at 6.
As the primary election for local offices in Tennessee gets closer, today marked an important deadline for the Republican Party.
News Channel 11's Brooke Kendall explains what that is and why many Republican candidates across the volunteer state will not be on the ballot this year. Brooke?
Today is the deadline for Tennessee Republican candidates to update their bona fide status, since a list revealed nearly 150 candidates were removed from the Republican primary. Tennessee Republican Party Chairman Scott Golden says within the Tennessee Republican Party, candidates must have voted in 3 of the last 4 statewide primaries and pay a fee.
This was the first year that the Republican Party sort of went down into the local level and said, look, if you're going to be running as a Republican, there are standards that you have to meet. That maybe in the past they just weren't as prominent because of the type of elections, but there's been rule changes where we're looking at everybody from county commissioner to U.S. senator needs to, if they're asking to run as a Republican, they need to meet the same standard.
Golden says the deadline to restore bona fide Republican status was noon today. Out of the total 149 candidates removed, 104 will be restored to the ballot this evening, while 45 will be ultimately removed as non-bona fide Republicans. Greene County Mayor Kevin Morrison was one of the many on the list whose name was restored on the ballot as a bona fide Republican after paying the $250.
They chose this year to enforce that very strictly, which again, I don't think anybody had any problem with it, but that was a very preliminary list, and they updated the list over the weekend, and I think the final list was to come out today, which was the deadline for complying with those items in the bylaws to be a Republican candidate. So all of the major candidates that were on the list here in Greene County, including myself, were fully restored to the ballot, having paid that fee.
Golden says with 2,500 candidates running statewide, the goal is to ensure credibility.
I think the voters want to know that the Republican Party has put in some guidelines so that when they show up in the polls, somebody else has looked at them, made sure that they're good Republicans, and when they cast their vote, they feel that they will perform that way in whatever elected office it is. Tennessee does a great job of making it very easy to vote and very hard to cheat, and we hope everybody, particularly the ones that want to be candidates for the Republican Party, will exercise that right, and in the future they will have the opportunity to run for it.
Golden says the Tennessee Republican state and federal filing will open on March 10th and close on March 14th. The last day to restore will be on March 24th. Live in Johnson City, Brooke Kendall, News Channel 11.
Brooke, thank you very much. The Tri-Cities